Hello, my Scorpio friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from June 4th until June 9th, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm pulling one card to oversee your reading. Alright, so you guys got the Wheel of Fortune. Don't know which way it's spinning, but you got it. It is the Jupiter card, and Jupiter is in your first house, so that's beautiful. And a fantastic trine, so very nice. Alright, so I have here the Tarot of 8 Coins by Lana Zellner. I'm going to do a 5-card spread for you guys. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it. If you haven't had the chance yet, you can just click subscribe down below. I appreciate that too. But really, I just appreciate everybody for watching, so thanks. Alright. Alright, so we have the Queen of Swords as the central issue. Right, so the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, female energy. This can be the divorced woman, right? It can be you as a female standing in your own truth, which is pretty beautiful as well. Alright, so in the foundation, we have here the 7 of Swords, and she is lovely, but she can be very... So, 7 of Swords can denote shady behavior in the past, right? It can denote somebody cutting out on you, right? Just taking off. Alright, so let's check it out further. And it's more swords, so it could be that air sign. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, so this is like not working together, right? Alright, and then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be these kind of harsh words, right? It can also be not being able to say something presently. Because as you're watching this, this is your presence card. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So she can be pretty nasty. This can also be you not feeling super sexy if you are the female, right? But Aries, Leo, Sag, female energy. Okay. And how do we get here? We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it can be a breakup, right? Because the 10 of Pentacles is a relationship card, right? It's also patriarchal money. It can be that, you know, you're feeling kind of broke, right? But let's check it out. I have here the Santa Muerte cards, my Scorpio friends. But this is like something that can't be controlled. Like the effects of the Wheel of Fortune, that's fate spinning for you. You know what I mean? Like there was no control of this. Alright, so we have the 4 of Swords in the upright. So this person, this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, female, divorced woman, or you standing in your own truth, is somebody that stepped away and has just been taking their time for themselves, right? Because that is like a self-imposed rest. Alright, so with the 7 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So this is something that you definitely felt like you couldn't stand up for yourself to, or they felt they couldn't stand up for themselves to. 2 7s also denote, you're going to hate this, I hate it every time, divine timing, right? Which means it can happen whenever. Okay. Alright, yeah, so the reason that you weren't working together with these people anymore is because you have the Magician reverse, so it's either not having the tools that you need to move forward, or somebody was a manipulator. Okay, let's check out what you're trying to say, and or this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person that can't say something or is saying something harsh. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So you have clarity on this, but you're unable, or they're unable, to say what they need to say on it. But you're clear as to what needs to be done, what needs to be said. There's no confusion here anymore, because the Seven of Cups in the upright is about confusion. So let's check out this here Queen of Wands. Okay, so you're dealing with a couple, right? You have the King of Wands in the reverse. So 2 fire signs in the reverse. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 2 fire signs in the reverse. Fire signs in the reverse are nasty people. Like, downright, like, you don't want to deal with them. You know what I mean? We're going to put one more on that because I want to see what the hell they want. Alright. They want the Wheel of Fortune. So they want something to turn in their favor. We're going to take one more. Okay, so it could have to do with an Aquarius. We have the Aquarius card, the Star card, in the reverse. So, there's some kind of, they could want, I know people are dicks, okay? They could want you to be depressed because the Star card in reverse can bring depression. They could want this Queen of Swords to be depressed, you know, to not have success, right? Yeah, people are dicks. Okay, so, then we have with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So one of these fire signs may very well be a Sagittarius, but something is turning with this. Something is changing. This could be like a, I mean, there's not like children cards, but I'm getting the feeling they're a children situation turning, because we got a couple here. We have the for somebody, we have the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords can represent the divorcee, right? So if you are the divorced female, right, especially if you have Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, or Rising, this could be something changing to do with that, right? And you're dealing with the new couple, and they both don't have to be fire signs, but I probably bet money with a Sag. Okay. So let's move on to your love lives. There, my Scorpios. But the tides are turning because of the Wheel of Fortune. Come up twice. Okay. So for my Scorpios, I have here the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. My Scorpio singles. This is the only part where I denote Venus to. You can absolutely apply your Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I apply Venus to it too because it's about love. Okay. For the singles, we have spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Now, for me, this is super beautiful for one, so check it out. Check it out. But it can also mean like a connection through the internet. So like a connection that isn't in the physical, you know? All right, so I have here Cairo Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. My Scorpio friends. My single Scorpio friends. Venus and Scorpio, that's intense. Okay. Alright, so something that you don't see coming. It's the Two of Swords, or somebody that you can't see, right? Because of the spiritual connection. Alright, so then we have the King of Wands in the reverse. I was saying before, if you're not the male Scorpio with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart, and you're just feeling down, right? This guy can be downright abusive. Just saying. Okay, so it looks like somebody might be getting it on. Scorpio friends. The Ace of Wands is the D card. And this could be somebody that you were in a relationship with before, right? Because we have here, or somebody that you know as a friend. Because it can be, you know, happiness with friends, things like that. So something that you don't see coming, like you hook up with a friend, you know, this is what this looks like. And it was just out of nowhere. But there's some kind of connection that you guys have, and it could be like over the internet. It could be like a connection from when you were kids, you know. So the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, my Scorpio singles. Okay. So yeah, so you're trying to get clarity on what, you know, on what is blocked from you, right? So, absolutely, it could be somebody on the internet and you just snooping around their Facebook. I ain't judging, okay? Because we have the magnifying glass, so that's looking deeper into something. All right, so with this King of Wands in the reverse, it's something that you gave up on, but it breathes new life into this, right? Because if you check it out, Anubis, it was like holding the breath of life there, and then he's got the little puff in front of him. So something's getting new. So this could be an old relationship for sure, you know, and you guys just hook up, right? Yeah, so it's kind of like lucky sex, you know? I don't really see like a lot coming from it, you know? So if you're looking for more than that, doesn't really look like it's, you know? And this, like, this friendship, this happiness with, you know, this old relationship or whatever happened was meant to be. That's what the lilies mean. And there's two different types on the lilies card. You have the window that's in the background, that's the cold, hard, meant to be. And then you have the lilies that are like a nice, like, you know, effervescent kind of meant to be, right? So, yeah, it looks like, you know, single Scorpios look like they're getting it on. There you go. Okay. So let's check out my Scorpio couples, my Scorpion friends. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. And this, in like a couples reading, is really talking about don't relive old relationships in the one that you're in. You know, things that happened in the past, leave them in the past. You know. Okay. Tarot of Dreams once more. All right, so you have here the Strength card. So it is the sign of Leo, but it's also having like the intestinal fortitude to move forward, right? And do it gracefully. Because the Strength card is not just like, oh, I'm going to use brute force to get through this. It's about having the poise to be able to move forward through life, right? And then we have the Nine of Coins in the reverse. So the Nine of Coins in the reverse can absolutely be talking about a relationship, and this is probably the relationship that you're in. But it can also be that you don't feel as though there's enough money to go around. There's a financial drain in the relationship. Like you may not be able to stand on your own if need be. And then we have the Six of Swords. It is in the reverse. So if you're planning on moving somewhere, like I'm just getting this anyway, if you're planning on moving somewhere, it looks like it's halted for a bit. And it may be because there's a financial drain here. But not uber bad. And you don't have any illusions about it. Like the Seven of Cups in reverse is not having any illusions, not being confused, knowing where you're going, but just not having the cash to get there. Whether that be moving or vacation or whatever. But that's what it be. So, you know, with the past relationships thing, this could be like you just feel weighted down, like, you know, you were unable to do something in past relationships, and now you're like throwing the two together, which is never a good thing. Because you don't want to judge on a relationship that you broke apart in, you know what I mean? So, okay, so you get the magnifying glass here again. So you could be really looking within to find your own strength, or looking at the Leo person in the relationship, because we have the magnifying glass here. Okay. Yeah, so you could have, there could be somebody that's actually outside of your relationship that could have turned into a financial drain for you, or this person is you're viewing them as a snake, you know, because, you know, like a hidden enemy kind of thing, you know. Sadly, the snake can also be a woman, but this person is a financial drain. You can feel like they're a financial drain to you, and then the reason that you're not moving forward is because you have the fox here. So you could be viewing somebody, I mean, even in your own relationship, I'm sorry, Scorpio, as being sneaky, so you don't want to move forward with them, you know? But this could absolutely be an outside person. So you're absolutely looking deeper into the scenario, and you definitely feel like there's an enemy somewhere that's around your relationship. So you have no illusions about the house. I mean, this could be like not wanting to move in with your partner, or not wanting to move with your partner. But it can absolutely be like a family member that you don't want to take with you somewhere, like even if it's a vacation, right? But you're looking at past situations that are reflecting now. And you got to be careful because of the Neptune opposition to Mercury and the Sun, because it can make us kind of confused, and that's going on, I mean, probably the end of this reading time, you know, so I really wouldn't make any big decisions until probably about Friday or Saturday realm. Okay. All right. So if you like that, my Scorpios, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a review of me, then just check in the about below. All right. Take care.